Okay, guys, so I know a lot of you don't have your maths copies at home, okay? But it doesn't matter for this next activity we're going to do, okay? So if you ask whoever is at home, they may have some baking paper, okay? So we can use this to create our own squares, okay? Now I'm going to do this up against my laptop because I don't have my book, but you can do it on your maths book, okay? So you lay your maths book on the ground, you'll get some baking paper and you're going to place it over. And with this baking paper, you can see exactly through. So I'm going to pop up a ruler and I'm actually going to create my own squares, okay? So I'm going to do it really quickly. It's going to be quite awkward here now, but you will see what I mean in a second, okay? I'm going to follow the lines exactly. You'll be able to do it easier up against your maths book, okay? Now, they're not 100%, but they're not bad. So I could now draw any shape onto this to get the area. So I'm just going to show you if I was to draw a quick square. Okay, so I'm going to go heavier on my pencil so that you will see what I'm talking about on my squared paper. Okay, so you can see I have now drawn a square here, and if I was to find the area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So area equals 9 centimeters squared. Okay, we don't forget the ending, all right? Okay, well done. So with that in mind, if you do have the baking paper, and if you don't worry, it's not a problem, okay? But you can complete page 140A. Now B, estimate the area. Now estimating seems to be becoming our best friend lately, so it's a guess, okay? So you can use one of the squares that you've drawn on your baking paper, or you can use this square to help you. So you have to estimate the area of the following shapes, okay? So you've got your estimate here. Now, does an estimate mean that you need to get it all right? No, it doesn't, but have a go and have a good guess. So for example, this square here, okay? If I was to estimate that, I'm going to kind of try and figure out how many squares would go across, okay? So I would probably say about 4 maybe across. And if it's a square, I know if it's 4 across, how many is it going to be going down if you think about it, because a square is the same across and down. So that's one way of helping you estimate. But as I said, guys, don't panic, okay? It is not the end of the world if you don't get them right. All right? Then you can move on to page 141. So you literally have to look at Jane's bedroom and answer the questions. And you should be able to do all of that after the work that we've just done in my video. Okay, now some of the questions will ask you to count squares that you may not see. They may be underneath the rug or they may be underneath the carpet. Okay, for example, if I asked you to find the area of the red rug, okay, so I would use the squares to help me. So I know that 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 squares represent the length of the rug. And then we have here, we have one full square and we have a half a square and a half a square. And if we have a half and a half, that equals to 1 whole. Okay, so that would be 1, and then the half and the half would be 2. Okay, but just take it, answer what you can, okay? And that would be a challenge, which is fantastic for you because you will have worked your way up to it from what we have just done in the video. And then part B, you have to find the area of each of these shapes. Now, you will notice it's missing some squares here, 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 and here. All I want you to do is grab a ruler and literally draw the lines across and down so that you are joining the lines so that you are adding in your squares. It's not asking you to guess. You can actually work it out by joining the line across and down nice and straight so that you can get an accurate, correct answer, okay? And then you can finish this chapter with page 142 and see how you get on.